What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. My name is Deanna, and in this video I'm going to show you how I installed this wig that I got on my head, this blonde bombshell wig that I got from ARABELLA hair. All the information for this hair, of course, will be in the description box below. So getting right into it, this is how the wig looked when I first got it. It is a 13x4 lace frontal that comes with a part already in it, and it is 26 inches long, and the color is a milk honey color. The density is 180% density. So this is what the inside of the wig looks like. It comes on a dome cap like this, and it has a blonde elastic band. This is what the lace looks like. Since it's blonde, you don't have to worry about bleaching knots because they're already light. And there's just a single comb on the back of the wig. So if you want to see me install this wig, then you got to keep on watching. So I already have my wig cap on, and I already have makeup on it from another install that I had. Right now I'm just taking some of the witch hazel and cleaning off my hairline. I'm not going to do the wig cap method for this wig. I don't do that for my wigs anymore because of the type of hairline that I have. I found out that it's better for me to not do the wig cap method. My wig installs just come out a lot cleaner without doing all that. So now I'm just sliding on the wig. I wound up not using the elastic band that's in there in the back. I took it off. I didn't need it. It already fits snug without it. So I'm just applying the wig to make sure everything looks good. And y'all, as soon as I put this on, I was feeling this color. It was so cute. And I already had the part in there, so that's all I needed. But now I'm just going to get ready to lay this wig down. So I'm pulling back my hair. And before I do anything, I'm actually cutting out the ear tabs. I love that the wig already fit pretty good. I didn't have to cut off a ton of hair. I hate when I have to cut off a ton of hair like around my ears, but I didn't have to do that with this wig. Another thing that I started doing is marking where I want the glue to go. That's something that I've struggled with in the past with my wigs because my hairline is funny. I can't just apply glue in a straight line. Like, I have to apply it in like 3 different sections. So what I'm actually using my lip pencil, my lip liner, to mark where this should go. But you can use whatever works for you if you need to do this. But it really helps. So I'm using my Erica J Hold Me Down glue. And as you can see, I'm applying my glue like across the top of my forehead. I'm skipping my edges on the sides, and then I'm applying it in between like my edges and my sideburns. Like, I don't know why I absolutely refuse to cut my sideburns or my edges on the sides. So I just have to work around it and just apply a glue where my hair isn't. I wound up using about 2 layers of glue in total, and then for the places where I do have hair, I'm going to use the Wig Bond spray to hold it down around my edges. So that's why I'm not putting glue right there, and now I'm just going to blow dry it. Also, not using a wig cap helps me see my natural hairline better underneath the lace. Something about just using the wig caps and then my hairline combined with the lace, the lace, it just never worked out for me. It's like either you would see too much of the wig cap underneath the lace, or I would cut the lace back too far. I don't know. I just had so many issues. So just ditching the wig cap altogether really helped me lay my wigs a lot better. So now I'm just going to let this sit for a couple minutes while the glue gets dry. So after it dried for like 5 or 10 minutes, now I'm just going in and cutting the lace. I just used the scissor to make a part, but I'm using these fabric scissors to actually cut the lace because it makes like a zigzag motion, just to make it easier on myself. Honestly, you can use like regular scissors or whatever and just cut zigzag-ish, but I don't know, this took all the effort away. So I'm just cutting off all the big chunks, and then I went in like kind of off camera to get closer to my hairline, but I had to like lean in all the way to my mirror, and you wasn't able to see me on camera, so that's why I didn't include that here. But the next thing that I'm doing now is just my edges. So as you can see, you can still see my black hair a little bit. underneath the lace. So what I'm doing is just creating my baby hairs to cover this part. And honestly, no matter if I use the wig cap or not, you would always see my hair underneath, just because of how far down my edges come. Like they near touch my eyebrows, and because I don't want to cut them, I always just put baby hairs right here to cover them up. Also, I want to mention that I did go back and create baby hairs to cover up my sideburns on the sides, because as you can see, it's black and this hair is blonde. I just did that off camera. So this is what I was talking about earlier. I'm using the Wonder Lace Bond and I'm going along the perimeter of the wig, just for extra support, especially since I wasn't able to apply glue around my whole perimeter. This allows me to get into places like where my hair is, so like near my edges on the sides that come down far, and like my sideburns. Like I'm able to put the spray up in there and it helps hold down the lace a lot better. So let me tell you, I really prefer this hair straight. To me, it looks really cute when it's straight, but I just did some curls in it just so you can see how it holds a curl and what it looks like with curls. To me, the hair holds a curl really well, but I wish I would have put some like heat protectant or something on the hair before I curled it, just to create some friction between the hair and my curling iron, because I was having trouble with the hair like slipping and sliding all over this. And also it's the wand itself too. This wand, it's really hard to work with for me personally, but I think if I would have had product on it, it would have created more friction and made curling an easier process. But once the hair got curled, it held a curl pretty well. Like the curls for me lasted all day. Like I did this around 12 o'clock and the curls were still in there at nighttime. Now I'm just going to go through and touch up the hair. I'm using my wax stick from Edge Booster, and I'm putting the wax all along like the front of my hairline and also in the parting space of the part. And then I'm just going to follow up with my Got to Be Free spray. These two in combination really helped me like define my part. I'm going to go behind it with my hot comb, and it just gives it that crisp look, that finishing touch that you want, you know, and it's made everything look flat, especially at the top. I wanted it to lay a little bit flatter, so that's what I'm doing right here. And I'm just taking my scissors to cut some layers just in the front. I didn't want to cut too many layers, but just some to frame my face, because when you curl your hair and then you have like layers like this, it just makes your hair more voluminous and it just looks a little more thicker than it actually is. So that's why I do that. But now I'm just taking my concealer from NYX and I'm going along the part. It looks like you can't see it here, but in person you can see it. I don't know what happened on this camera, y'all. Who knows? But the color is like a natural tan, which is actually pretty light, but I probably should have went in with a little bit of a lighter color. So ultimately the style is done. I'm just going and defining the curls in the front of my face a little bit more, because after I cut layers in it, it just messed it up a little bit. So I'm just putting the curls back. And then one last thing that I did is I'm just taking my cream makeup and I'm just running it along my hairline, places where the lace looks a little too light for me. I'm just using my makeup to make it blend in, but it really wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. It blended really well, and I didn't even put makeup on the lace before I applied the wig. I just put some on my wig cap, but that doesn't really matter. It only matters for like the parting space since I didn't do the wig cap method. But overall, I really love this hair. I didn't have any issues with like tangling or shedding. My only thing is the hue of this blonde. I think they called it like a milky blonde, and I'm not sure if I love this with my complexion. It's okay, but the hair itself was good. I don't know, maybe I'm just being self-conscious about the blonde itself. It was cute. It was definitely different, maybe because I was used to wearing black hair so much. and then I went like with the red for a little bit. So popping back out with this blonde was definitely a shock, but I usually like more of honey blondes for my skin. I feel like it looks a little bit better. But this wasn't like super platinum, so it was still okay. Like it had some highlights and lowlights in there, so I felt like I could get away with it, especially like if I wore like a hat. Like I wore like a pink hat with it one day when I wore it, and that was really cute, so it made everything blend a little bit more. But anyways, all the information for this hair will be in the description box below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Adios till next time.